You heard it from DRS. Couple of Big Ten best bets before he leaves to get you right for this Thursday night. Build up the bankroll as we get ready for Super Bowl week in its entirety. Some notable Big Ten games on this Thursday. And the Big Ten has done a great job of holding down the fort on a Thursday and a Sunday. UCLA, 4.5-point home favorite against 16th ranked Oregon. Oregon on the road this year has been dynamic. Not so great, weirdly, in Eugene, where you would think home floor advantage in conference play would be paramount. That being said, the Ducks did go to Minnesota this weekend and lost outright as a 4.5-point road favorite against the Golden Gophers. But Oregon's got 8 quad one victories. They're looking for number 9 tonight against UCLA, who picked up a big win in the crosstown rivalry against their longtime conference foe. Still the same in the current conference against USC earlier this week. The Bruins, a 4.5-point favorite at home. 139.5 is that total. I truly have jinxed Nebraska, a place I used to live, a program I used to cover. Nebraska had won 20 consecutive home games after beating UCLA earlier in January. At the time, their overall record since the start of February 2023, the last 2 years basically in college basketball, was the second best overall win percentage in the conference in the Big Ten, behind only Purdue. I shared out these historical facts for Nebraska. And since the Huskers have lost 5 straight, including a couple at home, which is unheard of, and now they're a 4.5-point home dog. That line working against the Cornhuskers tonight inside the Vault Pinnacle Bank Arena against number 18, Illinois. I mean, this jinx reputation cannot last much longer, but it sadly is. Hoping somehow, some way, Fred Hoiberg and the Huskers can turn things around tonight against the Illini, who are trying to find their best basketball at the moment as well. Memphis, 7.5-point road favorite in American action, heading to New Orleans to take on Tulane. The Tigers still in the top 20. And a great one tonight that DRS told you about. The line is already working from 2.5 in favor of the Nittany Lions, now to 3.5 in favor of Penn State. The Nittany Lions return to the Rec tonight. That's Rec Hall, the home for Penn State's women's basketball team and its volleyball teams, gymnastic teams as well. It is a historic venue in collegiate sports and in college basketball. It is where Penn State used to play their home games until the late 90s, 1996 to be exact, where their home arena now, Bryce Jordan, opened up. It is a small arena. It is one of the beautiful sites that we see, like Cameron Indoor, where the capacity is under 10,000. This is 6,848, I believe, something of the sort. And Penn State is awesome at the Rec. An all-time record of 518 and 184. That is nearly 74% of the games that Penn State has ever played inside Rec Hall, coming out with a Nittany Lions victory, including last year, hosting a ranked Illinois team and winning outright as a 7.5-point underdog. Penn State plays fast. They have been very good this season. They have 7 total losses. 6 of the 7, Penn State has been within 4 in the final 2 minutes. It's why you see a very short spread as the Nittany Lions get ready to host the Buckeyes tonight. Jake Diebler and Ohio State, very solid this season as well. Great night in college basketball all around the country. Unfortunately for me, the Omaha Mavericks let us down last night. But as Donnie said, St. Mary's and the Gales prevailing against Santa Clara. It's always a great time in college hoops at this moment on this Thursday night. We'll set the stage for a big Friday in the Big Ten. Indiana and Purdue and 49 other states. You know, it's just basketball. In Indiana, it means everything. And, of course, we'll get you set continuously for Super Bowl 59. The countdown officially as of tomorrow into the single digits for Super Bowl Sunday. Joe Ranieri will be here on the early line. I'll be here. We'll get you going. 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow on the Grid.